Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Fistful of Vengeance, and this is a new Netflix original film that is actually a spin-off, I guess, film sequel to the Netflix series Wu Assassins. And just to give a little background, I hadn't seen Wu Assassins, and I feel like I got through the film perfectly fine. I feel like there might be a little bit more connection to the characters if I knew them beforehand, but I think a lot of the setup they do really fine with in terms of laying down the groundwork quickly and helping you understand where all these characters are coming from. And, you know, you can tell when, a character comes in, it's like, oh, they're familiar. The film's able to portray that. And you have Reine, who is the director of this film, who's taking the reins here. Did things like the upcoming Halo show, Black Sails, different kind of stuff like that. And this film is very lively, action-packed, with a lot of energy. This is only an hour and 35 minutes, and it comes in with punch. Fistful. Haha. And it really grabs your attention from an action movie perspective. There's tons of exposition, and they lay it down so much and so thick. They're trying to do some of the exposition at the very beginning over an action sequence, keep cutting back to the action, which livens it up a bit, but still, there's just a lot of groundwork that they're trying to lay here. And, you know, the antagonists are like, hey, here's this evil thingy, go get it. And it could possess people, go fight it. And there's not a whole lot of depth there. It does try to incorporate some, mythos and mythology and stuff like that. And this film balances supernatural and, magic with raw, visceral action really well. And the action sequences in this film are top-notch. You could tell in camera, great martial arts, just brutal and exciting and thrilling, and just really grabs you and pulls you right in. Now, there's definitely, this film has its fair share of romantic connections in it, which I don't know if all of them are necessary. You can feel the connection with some of them, but there's one particular scene in this film that feels like a bunch of tacked on sex scenes all at once to some cheesy music, and I'm just kind of took me out of the film. And, some of the music choices, specifically in that scene didn't work. Others, they'll, use Eminem and stuff like that. And it really captured the energy, especially in the final fight. That was very exciting. And just some shout-outs to some of the standouts in this film, because there's quite a few characters. You have Uwais, who, I hope I said that right, but he's from The Raid. And he is our supernatural warrior, Kai Jin, and he is badass and just brings the physicality and is extremely convincing. You have Louis Tan, who does a fantastic job as well, who's recently in Mortal Kombat, briefly in Deadpool 2 as, Star Shatter, I think it was, and Pearl Thusi, who comes in, sweeping into this film. I think you could pick up, she might have been in the show. I'm not positive, but she comes in, and she's a real standout in the film, too. And just in general, this is a lot of fun. It's exciting, and this is the kind of spin-off to grab your attention and give you a really awesome thrill ride of an action movie. Even though it's not flawless, it is something that the action in this is so worth your time that you could get past a lot of the clunkiness when it comes to its dialogue and to its exposition in the film, because the action is just that great. But those are my thoughts on Fistful of Vengeance. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.